Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Cottonman, and today I'm bringing you guys a video on objectives in League of Legends. Getting objectives is one of the core features of every map, no matter what game type you are playing, just due to what it can do for your team. So in this video, I'll be going over the different objectives within each and every game type, I'm not going to leave some excluded, and I'll show you some gameplay of what to do to get the objectives. So without further ado, let's get started. So one of the first main objectives in Summoner's Rift is the Dragon. Dragon gives your entire team global gold, regardless if you're in range of its death. This objective is highly contested early on, as it allows your team to snowball due to the amount of gold income that it can receive without being in lane. The next main objective on Summoner's Rift is Baron Nashor. He spawns at 15 minutes and most likely won't be able to be soloed or have the team take him down at all early on, as you have to wait until you're able to get items, as he's quite difficult. When you kill Baron Nashor, it gives your team a buff, which increases your ability power, your attack damage, your life, and mana regeneration for a couple minutes. With this buff, you're able to do a lot of things that you wouldn't normally do due to the amount of damage that you can get on your AD carry, your AP carry, the amount of health regen that you can tank during team fights, and this is mainly a deciding factor in most games once you're able to get this buff. On Summoner's Rift, there's two neutral monsters that can be considered as mini objectives, and that is blue buff and red buff. Blue buff gives you cooldown reduction and mana regeneration, and red buff applies a slow and true damage over time effect when you auto attack. One of the last main objectives on pretty much every map are towers. Towers should be sought out more, as they're more readily available to destroy, and they give your team map presence. So in addition to giving your team global gold, the map presence comes with the Fog of War. If your enemies cannot see very far down within the lanes, consciously they will be more afraid to tread in places that they don't have vision in, as they don't know what could be lurking there. And one of the more important features of destroying towers is it allows you to get closer to their nexus. And by getting closer to their nexus, you're able to get to the inhibitors. So why should you go for inhibitors? Inhibitors allow you to send super minions down a lane once you destroy that inhibitor towards the enemy base. The super minions are tankier, they deal more damage to structures, and allows you to push for the victory. Next up is Twisted Treeline. The last main monster objective resides within Twisted Treeline, and his name is Viola Mall. Viola Mall, when killed, is just like Baron Nashor in the sense that it gives your team a team-wide buff, and this buff is different in that it gives attack speed and cooldown reduction instead of attack damage and ability power. This is due to the fact of how the altars work on the map, otherwise it'd be pretty broken. Just like Baron Nashor on Summoner's Rift, you shouldn't really try to solo Viola Mall early on until you have sustained through items such as Lifesteal, or you're playing champions that have innate sustain like Lee Sin, Warwick, Aatrox, who can take him down fairly easy without getting too damaged while fighting him. Another main objective in Twisted Treeline are the altars, as it allows you to get bonus gold on kill, and once you have both, it gives you both bonus ability power and attack damage. Now onto the Howling Abyss. Howling Abyss is just like Summoner's Rift in the sense that there are towers, there's inhibitors, and there's a nexus. There's not really anything else as objective wise, so the only thing that are your main objectives are the turrets to get to the nexus. Last up is Dominion. So unlike in other game modes, there are no specific turrets in Dominion. Turrets are only activated when you capture the 5 different points. And once activated, they will always stay yours until an enemy, champion, or minions will flock the capture point and turn it. There is also a buff camp in the middle of the map for both teams that will give them a shield and have arc lightning damage whenever you attack or use your spells. So to capture a point, you just run up to it, right click it, and you'll start to channel. After the circle around the capture point finishes, that capture point will be yours and will turn into a tower. Alright, so that is it. If there's anything I can do to improve on, add, or if the video is fine, let me know in the comments below. And I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.